Hello. If you're here for a reason. I feel called to talk and say something. So I know that with this energy that I have going on right now and the past days and stuff, I can reach the people that need to be reached, or at least I will. It'll just be to the people that need to hear what I have to say. So thank you for being here. First of all, I really appreciate you being here. I've been feeling this it's like the same grunt in my stomach, in my pit, and it's like every single day waking and going and doing everything that I want to do. It's not really helping me do that because it leaves me kind of more stuck than like moving in the roundabout. So earlier I was in my thought train and I was like, if we create our own cycles and our own universe, and we're able to create our own cycle and not be in this perpetuating cycle of this world, like, please, if you're here, I know you understand how, like, okay, I've done my certain research in literature, the fuck, yeah, and like books and like research people and stuff, like, and their thoughts, but it comes to being that we are here for a reason, but because we were placed here with that purpose, we're still meant to forget and remember, like I said in my last video. But as I move forward, I get these humongous ass junctures of information. Literally, it is so much. Like, the way that I intake is intense, and it is like something I'm trying to like maybe dial down. And so I was practicing that today, and you know what, it went very well. The only thing that I'm concerned about is how moving forward in this energy, like, because I don't see it, but I have seen it before, but because I don't see it in these moments where it's like shit around me, like, I don't know how to much more to explain it. Because if it's this physical world that we're living in and we're trying to live, we're given like a premise to be in. So for going to literally, it goes back from going to school. Like, the school system was designed to get this factory mindset and like dilate the fact that you are supposed to be set in a certain schedule and be set in these times and be set in these like in these jobs, you know, that the world has created and all of this stuff. But I feel like right, in a different universe where it's more advanced, like, people will still have jobs, but jobs that fulfill their heart and their purpose. And so then that energy is all going around in the universe, and that is like a big mush of energy. And so, like, the way that I see it is like it's this little ass tiny speck, right? And that's the universe, that, or the promised land. The promised land for whatever it is you see, or, you know, what is supposed to be, quote unquote. And everybody there is naturally giving out and receiving how they're supposed to receiving. Everybody knows everybody. Like, that's just the way that I see a perfect world. And then outside of that is this energy bubble that is like simultaneously moving it around, and that energy is what's moving the the whole world inside. But like, you gotta think about it like that's a whole other universe. Like, that's a whole other world that you can create to just motivate yourself. And even if you feel like it's diabolical to put faith and hope into an existence that is not here with you, not physically here with you, I think I know for a fact that I have been shown miracles, and I have been shown time after time, like just me being here, I am a walking example of how faith has brought my stillness together with the fact that I've said I want to be with peace and love. But it's like now I know what peace and love is, and I know what I portray to be, and it's not necessarily just that. And in my head, it's always been like, I wish well for people in this certain way. But now it's like, I wish well for people in such a different way. Like, it's so perplexed. It's very, like, construed, and it's very harmonious, very spiderweb-like, very notorious, very exempt from anybody else's reality that I walk through. So if I want to make that my reality away from all of these people, it's I need to work harder in believing in that timeline, in that future, in that state of mind, in that life, because it's like the purpose is there. You're gonna follow it and you're gonna create as you go. But living the life that you want to live completely free, like just sick of all of this bullshit around, literally, like all this media stuff, all this like everywhere going, like literally it's like all propaganda. And it's like literally, if we were not on our phones the way that we are on our phones, the way that we scroll, the way that we perceive the world to be, we wouldn't even bother to think what is wrong with us. I don't know. That's so crazy to me, because the media has shaped our brain into thinking that that is the only way to be and the only way to go, sort of. But it's like now in these times, it's like what there is. But what I'm trying to say is that from a young age, you know, being deliberately stuck in a routine, like no matter what, and then it was literally Sunday and Saturday you got off, like that doesn't need to be your schedule. That doesn't need to be your timeline. Like I would say me and Tyne don't get along, because I feel like that's such a like beautiful relationship. I don't know, because I think strongly that you shouldn't be checking the time. I don't know. I just don't think you should be checking the time. I just strongly believe that it's so harsh and so like soul and life sucking out of you to be needing money, literally needing it, when it's literally supposed to just come to you. That's literally how I feel strongly. Like for everybody in this world, like money, these kinds of like aspects of a shower, 3 meals a day, all this stuff, like the consciousness of like a child that you need to take care of, like, and it's so belittling to me that I walk outside and it's not that. And that just walking outside, just being there has like brought me so much agony. It's like, fuck, like why can't I do something about this? Why now do I need to be representing something that I'm not, while I can really just be helping everybody? And it's like I'm trying to find ways to do that right now when I don't have the opportunities of giving back in a much more grander way that has been established in this reality, because it's all physical. it all comes down to the physical aspect of you need to buy, you need like you need to go shopping in order to fulfill yourself, and that is a lie. Like that's what the propaganda has brought us to be, that we need to continue this consumption of bullshit. Bullshit, and continuous consumption of bullshit. Literally, I'm sorry, like that's what it is. Like, while we can all just be doing what we love, like imagine, please with me, like walking outside, like wherever it is you're living, because it's rough wherever anybody is living, and you just walked outside and it was exactly what you imagined when you were in your sleep. I think that's beautiful. You see, because for example, the city, right? I feel like somebody in the city would want to walk outside and see a beautifully clean street, you know, like pedestrians all over, say good morning, hello, and living in harmony. And then, you know, other souls that love the outdoors and love the landscape, they would go outside and just stand on their porch and take that deep breath of fresh air in, and it would be so amazing. And just like in the city, the air would be fresh because it's so clean, it's so beautiful. You know, the kids would be like harmoniously playing, and like all the stores would be like nice and decorated because we all care for it. We all have established this world here, and that is what, since a lot of us, you know, most of us don't realize that it's very difficult to move like together. And even though some people have moved very, 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 very close and, you know, have been there and are there, like there's still all this group of people that have been left behind, and that is what gives me sorrow, and that's what gives me pain. And I'm trying to just like not look past it, but this care that I have for people that I don't even know, because I feel so much, is excruciating. Oh my gosh, no, my hair is wet, and I got it on the paper. I want to read you guys something from my notebook. When I read from my notebook, it is extremely important. Like, you need to understand how important it is. Like, it's so very important. I have so many notebooks, but we're not gonna talk about it. I'm just telling you right now, it's very important. Like, it's literally me that's here. It's all of me. So I just hope you take it with grace, because I've recently learned to take everything I receive with grace and just a beautiful light upon it as it's entering my life. And I have never ever felt this blessed, and I have never ever received the blessings that I have been receiving in my life. So I just have been so grateful, and I just know that you are too. I just know that you are too. Okay. Let me see where I want to read. Okay. Detox. And whenever I just write like either words or sentences, and it all just has its own image. Detox, period. To develop our own character, period. Die under mysterious circumstances, period. Why don't they want the world to advance? Question mark. There is already a universe out there where all is accomplished. This reality is a sequence of coordinated plans that have set us up to be in a simulation, to be driven by the consumption, by the media, outside forces. It can take me 2 months to achieve what I want. Why? because it is possible. This possibility has only been granted to you upon request of the higher power, yourself. They said you are ready now. To perpetuate your own cycle, you will not be bound to anyone, anything, for whatever reason the flesh makes it cut out to be. Those understandings will be transformed into energy you simply eat. And onward. One day you will show, teach how. For now, it is time to complete the resonance together. This is my, remember, this is mine, this is me, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. The Holy Spirit, birth, matrimony, life, flesh, the universe, the God, and all incarnations will seep the power I have been granted to reap and take all of what is ours. We will get it back. We will grant true wishes to the angels that walk among us, and for the infinite time we will shine. So this loop, this reality wants us to follow. This reality wants us to follow. This is one of the this is what I was imagining, okay? For all infinite time we will shine. So this loop, this reality wants us to follow is one or the other. This is so important. Oh my God, I just wish everybody knew this, but we're gonna get there. You know, when you are indecisive, you got two things. The thing that is like forcing us to decide and pick sides and choose its real objective is to make you stray away from your true self, from achieving that true power within yourself. Because if you do achieve that true power within yourself, you're able to accentuate parts of yourself you have never even seen before. You're gonna start to get into these spirals, these new ascensions, these new doorways that are going to be open for you, that you're just able to walk in and walk right back out whenever the hell you want, because you have been granted, you have been wished upon, and you have been solely selected to follow your path, to follow and never ever steer from it. Because once it's like indecisive, moving forward, moving left or right, should I stay, should I go, what should I do, you're gonna keep going no matter what. And I feel like this is crazy, because if we as a whole entire energy source were to move as one, I feel like the whole world would just would like there would literally be, I don't know, I see magic. It's crazy to me. And like just galaxies popping out in midair. Like imagine a planet in my hand right now. Imagine holding a real life planet. Like literally, what is that? The Minions. The moon in your hands. And imagine, like, and that's literally what gets me. That is why I continue going, because I know that there are other people with souls and the alchemist brain that they got going on, that understand this and that will take this to the grave with them. Because knowing and caring to this extent is basically having no failure. And you might think that the downhills and the curves and the latches on are, it's like it goes different ways, you know, because you can also be doing it to yourself, so not knowing, you know. So that's where you have to reflect and know exactly what it is you're doing, why you're doing it, and what is it doing for you. But when we take a look and we ask ourselves, like, is this really what we want to do? It literally comes to us just like that. Like, yeah. So basically, this reality wanting us to stray away from our destined path, from our path, and always wanting to pick a side here or there, like, it really doesn't need to be black or white. You know what I'm saying? It could be both. It could be none. It could be another color. It could be purple and pink. It could be light pink and white. It could be blue and green. It could be brown and red. I just think that's so beautiful. Like, as I'm speaking, these things align with other, like, physical things in this life, and it's like, it's so amazing how the world just turns and turns, and then through ourselves we're able to find that key to do another turn, and a much more magical and better turn to have. But yeah, life really is about cycles. It's about appreciating them, because once we don't, it's like we're stuck and we can't move, because we don't know the true reality of what these cycles do for us. Like, it's not like we're standing still all in the same time. It feels like we are, because we're in the same cycle, but you're able to get out of that cycle and create your new one, or make the cycle as big, and make it however you want to make it. Like, you're gonna be able to make it with, like, no cycle. You're gonna be able to continue going, and every day is a new thing, and it goes on and on and on. But I am not there yet. I have not yet broken out of the cycle that I am right now. And it's like, these next days, that's what I will be doing, and that's what's gonna happen. But you, on the other hand, you've done a lot of work to yourself, on yourself, for yourself, to understand what I'm saying, and take it and use it in your own testimony, in your own story, to then see the brighter future and see tomorrow. Because, you know, this world is only one, and every single one of us is gonna die. As harsh as that sounds to anybody, like, that's what I was telling myself, you know. Every single person on this this gosh darn and this damned world, everybody is gonna die. So take that with the beautiful mind that you have, and the beautiful soul that is guiding you. Have a beautiful night. Take care. And wait, let me finish this. Hold on. So yeah, like I was talking, they're always trying to put you in two. So what I imagine is, like, reality is like always two hands, but reality is trying to pull you inside, so you're never ever gonna see yourself. And then I said, but we got two perfectly good hands right here. That's why I love hands. And unfortunately, I don't like to think like this, but there has been so many unfortunate people in this life that have been taken so many things away from them, from their physical attributes and from their mental and from their organ, from everywhere, anything, that they still saw beyond that, above that, and never stopped. And I feel like from those people we really gain the courage, and we really do gain the strength to continue going another day. And I just hope that I can do that for you. Have a beautiful night and take care. Till the next one.